why I love teaching at Newbury College.
I teach because
The reason I teach is
I teach at Newbury because
I love teaching hospitality management because
I love teaching because it transforms you.
I teach because
I love teaching because
And what do I teach at Newbury College?
I teach because it's the most absolutely hopeful thing that I can think about doing. Every day that I walk into the classroom, there's an opportunity for learning to take place, for lives to be transformed, for me to be transformed. It's just so enormously hopeful, the act of teaching and learning and working with students. I can't think of anything else. And then I'm so fortunate because every 15 weeks, if I haven't done such a great job, I can always hope that I'll do it better the next time around.
I always want to open people's minds, get them to think about things they never thought before, and ask questions and probe their minds, make them think in different ways outside the box. And hopefully when people think differently than they're used to, something new comes out, new ideas flow. And
I love sharing information and resources with my students. I also like to show them the best practices in the fashion industry. I also love teaching at Newbury because I'm a lifelong learner and I love learning from my students.
I teach because teaching is a very rewarding career. It's immediately rewarding, but I also think back to the times that I was in class, and I remember that the ideas that I got in class were like a seed that were planted, and I didn't realize until much later how that seed would grow. So I kind of view my teaching in the same way, that I'm planting seeds and students will appreciate them in new and different ways as they grow older.
I love teaching hospitality management because it's such an exciting field and there's so many possibilities for jobs. I love the age group, seeing a student come in their first year and when they transition to a senior and all the growth that has taken place in that time period. And I love it because I have friends for life. I keep in touch with students from years ago.
For me, mathematics is like a language and it's universal. Our students come from different backgrounds and different life experiences. And it's my belief that anyone can study this beautiful language of mathematics. It promotes understanding and maturity that can be transferable to other disciplines. In mathematics, there's so much beauty, and I have so many opportunities to show this great beauty to my students.
I'm a chef instructor for the Culinary Arts department. I enjoy teaching because I like to shape and influence the future chefs of America.
I'm an associate professor, and clearly being here so long gives me an edge of really thinking about why I love teaching at Newbury College. The diversity in every classroom is so special. Students bring in so many different ideas from different cultures, from different perspectives, and that in itself makes it a real learning environment. The classes are small, we're able to have discussions while lecturing, integrating all sorts of activities, and it's just a place to really, I can be comfortable teaching and being myself.
I love teaching for a number of reasons. I love teaching because of the energy in the classroom and also the unpredictable nature of the learning process when the discussion goes in unexpected and usually very interesting avenues. I also love to teach at Newbury because I'm surrounded by lots of really amazing, talented teachers, and I learn a lot from my colleagues, and that helps me become a better teacher myself.
I was transformed by teachers and by the act of teaching. I didn't know what I didn't know until a teacher asked me to read something I had never read before, asked me to think about things I had never thought about before, challenged me in ways I had never been challenged before. I love teaching at Newbury because there are so many transformative experiences. Students demonstrate degrees of creativity and intelligence that many had never demonstrated before. It was always inside, but the transformation happens when what is inside finds a way to come out. That's what teaching can do, and that's why I love teaching.